All right, another quadratic equation here. Actually, it starts off, this is not a quadratic equation the way it looks right now. This is actually what they call a rational equation because you've got your variable in the denominator. So to solve this, the first thing I'm going to do is get my variable out of the denominator. So I'm just going to multiply by x to clear out that denominator. So I'm going to multiply the whole equation by x. All right, the x's are going to cancel for this first bit, and so I'm just going to be left with the top part, 2 plus, and then x times 4, and then x also gets multiplied by that x over there, so equals x squared. And then you'd want to move everything onto one side of the equation. So I'm going to move these two terms over to the right-hand side. So subtract 2 and subtract 4x. That's going to give me 0 equals x squared minus 4x minus 2. All right. So this is going to be my quadratic equation that I have to solve. Now, again, if you try, you won't be able to use the solving by factoring because there's no factors of 2 that will give you a 4 here. So we got to use that quadratic formula. Negative b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Identify your a, b, and c here. So a is equal to 1. B is equal to negative 4 this time, and C is negative 2. All right, and then I'm just going to be substituting these numbers in for the A, B, and C into that formula. All right, and when I work it out, that's going to give me my two solutions. All right, so it starts off with negative B, but because my B is already negative, it's going to change it to a positive, but I'll plug it straight in. So negative 4, like that. That's going to eventually turn it into a positive. Plus or minus, okay? And here, whenever you're squaring the b, it is important, especially if you're using a calculator, to put that negative 4 in parentheses like this. All right, if you did it like that, negative 4 squared, it would give you the wrong answer, okay? Minus 4, a is 1, and c is a negative 2. All over 2 times 1. Okay, and then we just simplify it. All right, the double negative just makes it into a positive. Okay, we'll work this out. All right, negative 4 squared is just negative 4 times negative 4, which is 16. And then we are subtracting. We've got 4 times 1 times negative 2. So it ends up just being 4 times negative 2, which is negative 8. And 16 plus 8 will be a 24 there. Okay. And then you got a 2 on the bottom. All right. So this represents my two answers. I'm just going to see what they are in decimal form. Okay, so I've got alpha y equals. I'll do the plus version first. 4 plus root 24 over 2. And I get x equals 4.449. That'll work. And then go back up and do the negative version as well. Oh, come on. Minus. All right, x is also equal to negative 0.449. Cool. Those are our two solutions. So if you want to, you could, try plugging them back in for x on the original equation. It's kind of wild to do that, but it will work. So we got 4.449. So if I type in the left-hand side, it would be 2 over 4.449 plus 4, and that's going to equal the 4.449, which is what I would plug in on the right-hand side. So it does balance the equation. and it also works for the negative one as well.